Hey everyone, thanks for being here. We're excited to share some transformative updates from Tempo. Early this year, we shared a vision where portfolio planning isn't something you do for your organization, but something that evolves with it. We asked a simple question: what if your plans could learn? Not just track, not just report, but actually learn from every decision, every pivot, every sprint, getting smarter, more accurate, more valuable over time. The response was incredible. Many of you shared your stories, in particular, your challenges. 6-week planning cycles, producing outdated artifacts, tools that tell you what went wrong, rarely if ever what's about to go wrong, fighting the same fires, managing chaos quarter after quarter. You told us you didn't just want better reporting, you wanted intelligence. Not just faster planning, but continuous adaptation. Not another tool, but a platform that evolves with your business. Today, we're going to show you how we've turned that vision into reality. We call it Adaptive SPM, and it represents nothing less than the reinvention of how projects, programs, and portfolios can be managed faster and more accurately in the age of AI. Marie's going to demonstrate the technology that makes this possible and explain how our partners are helping organizations implement it. And we will show you a multitude of paths to get you there, no matter where you are in your SPM transformation journey. With that, let me hand it over to Marie, who will show you what adaptive intelligence looks like in practice.
Thanks, Vic. Let's see what happens when AI meets portfolio planning. Picture this. You're a portfolio director at a Fortune 500 technology company. Monday morning, you've spent 6 weeks on the perfect quarterly plan. Every resource allocated, every dependency mapped, every timeline buffered. By Wednesday, it's fiction. A key project hits a technical barrier. A competitor forces a pivot. 3 of your best engineers get poached. Your beautiful plan is now worthless. For decades, we've accepted this as inevitable. The chaos, the firefighting, the perpetual catching up. We went from paper to pixels, but we never changed the fundamental assumption that plans are snapshots, static, out of date the moment they're created. Today that changes. What you're about to see isn't an incremental improvement. It's a fundamentally different way of thinking about planning. We call it Adaptive SPM, and it's built on 2 breakthrough innovations working in perfect harmony. Traditional SPM gives you the perfect visibility into today. Every project, every resource, every dependency mapped in real time. That's powerful. But Adaptive SPM, it shows you tomorrow. It sees around corners. It knows that pulling this engineer today creates a bottleneck in 8 weeks. It predicts which projects will slip before the warning signs appear. Traditional SPM is your rearview mirror and dashboard, whereas Adaptive SPM is your radar, showing you what's coming while there's still time to change course. First, Adaptive Planner. Imagine a planning system with perfect memory of every decision, every outcome, every pattern across 30,000 organizations. It's intelligence trained on real portfolio execution. Watch this. A critical engineer just resigned. You're facing a bottleneck 8 weeks out. In the old world, you'd scramble to figure out what that means to the plan. But here's where it gets magical. Our model isn't just finding problems. It shows you how to solve them with multiple scenarios, each path optimized for different outcomes: speed, cost, quality, and risk. This is where we introduce Adaptive Insights, the AI intelligence layer that sees what humans can't. It's constantly learning from every sprint, every decision, every outcome across your entire portfolio. Watch as it identifies that your Berlin team consistently delivers 20% faster after design reviews, that your Q4 projects have a 70% higher success rate when they include a specific architect, that pooling resources from maintenance always creates a support crisis 6 weeks later. These intelligent tools, Adaptive Planner and Adaptive Insights, are at the core of Adaptive SPM, our complete intelligence suite that helps organizations not just respond to change, but anticipates it, getting smarter not just from your decisions. Every morning when you open Tempo's Adaptive Planner and Insights tools, they're smarter than they were yesterday. Every decision you make improves them. Every outcome refines their understanding. It's not just software, it's a learning partner that sees patterns humans simply can't. This is the future of planning, and it's available today. If you're ready to experience this transformation, our early access program is open now. Join the waitlist at tempo.io/adaptive and help us shape the future of portfolio management. But we know not everyone's ready to jump straight into AI-powered planning. You might need to build your data foundation first or get your teams aligned. That's why we've created multiple paths to get there. Now let me hand it back to Vic to explain how collections make transformation accessible for everyone.
Marie just showed you the destination. Portfolios that think ahead, adapt instantly, and get smarter over time. Now let me show you how to get there, starting from wherever you are at today. Here's what we've learned from 30,000 customers. SPM realization is a journey. The legacy top-down PPM approach is no longer relevant. It fails to connect promise with reality. From program alignment to portfolio intelligence, the organizations that succeed today build momentum in a stepwise fashion, realizing value, gaining alignment, and delivering outcomes for their organization. Collections, which we unveiled this fall, was built for exactly this. 4 pathways, each designed for different teams, different challenges, different stages of scale and complexity. You start where you need to grow, you progress at your own pace, but you're always building towards SPM. Each collection solves real problems today while preparing you for tomorrow. They can stand alone, but together they create something powerful, a foundation for continuous, intelligent portfolio management. Let me bring Marie back to walk you through each collection and show you exactly how they prepare you for Adaptive SPM and how they save you time and money along the way.
Thanks, Vic. Let's talk about how collections transform your organization step by step, while saving you both money and time in the process. First, the immediate benefit. Collections bundle our most popular modules together, saving you significant money compared to buying them separately. But here's what's even more valuable. They provide a proven implementation blueprint. No more guessing which products to implement when, or how to sequence your transformation. We've mapped the optimal path based on thousands of successful implementations. You're buying time, clarity, and confidence in your SPM journey along with the technology. The project collection is where many organizations start. If you're a project manager struggling with inaccurate time tracking, a finance lead trying to prevent revenue leakage, or a delivery manager juggling team capacity, this is for you. You get tempo timesheets for precise time capturing directly in Jira. Financial manager to turn on those hours into accurate invoices and forecasts. Capacity planner to see who's overloaded before they burn out. Together, these tools answer the fundamental question: where is our time going, and is it driving value? With Tempo's uniquely modular approach, organizations typically see ROI within weeks, sometimes days. The program collection brings order to complexity. For PMO leaders and program managers drowning in multi-project chaos, struggling to see dependencies, or unable to standardize delivery, this collection is your answer. Structure gives you the ability to organize thousands of Jira issues into clear hierarchies. Add Gantt charts for timeline management and dependency tracking. Layer in capacity planning to allocate resources across programs. Custom charts to build the exact dashboard views your team and stakeholders need. For example, a global consulting firm uses this to manage hundreds of active projects across tens of thousands of users. This is governance and visibility at scale. You're not just tracking individual projects anymore. You're orchestrating entire programs with confidence. You've evolved from siloed departments to program-level alignment, connecting teams to shared objectives. The portfolio collection transforms data into decisions. This is for business analysts, portfolio managers, and executives who need strategic answers. Are we investing in the right initiatives? Where are our bottlenecks? What's our true delivery performance? BI connectors pull your Jira data into enterprise analytics platforms. Custom charts for both Jira and Confluence create executive dashboards that update in real time. No more weekly reporting cycles. No more stale PowerPoints. Investment decisions that took 2 weeks now take hours. This is true strategic portfolio management, where data drives decisions and investments align with strategy. The strategy collection is our complete solution for enterprise transformation. For CIOs, transformation officers, and enterprise PMO leaders who need to align execution with strategy across thousands of people. You get everything: structure for organization, Gantt for planning, timesheets and financial manager for tracking value, custom charts and BI connectors for enterprise visibility, plus strategic roadmaps to visualize how everything connects to your business objective. Every hour, every decision ties back to strategic objectives. where the entire organization moves in concert. And importantly, this is where you're fully prepared for Adaptive SPM. You have the data, the processes, and the alignment to leverage AI-powered planning from day one. You're ready for the final stages: predictive insights and organizational flow, where planning becomes continuous and intelligence compounds daily. Here's the power of modularity and the collections approach. Each builds on the last. Timesheet data feeds capacity planning. Capacity enables program governance. Program data drives portfolio insights. Portfolio intelligence informs strategy. By the time you reach Adaptive SPM, the AI has your clean and organized data to learn from. Ready to begin? Visit tempo.io/collections to see which collection fits your needs. Remember, you're buying a proven path to transformation with immediate savings and long-term intelligence. Now, let's talk about the ecosystem of partners who can accelerate your journey even further.
You've seen the technology and the modular path. Now let me talk about what makes transformation actually succeed, having the right expertise at the right moment. For our partners watching, you're hearing the real questions every day. Our R&D cycles are accelerating with AI, but our planning processes can't keep up. Engineering's moving faster than ever, but we're still planning like it's 2005. But you're not just answering these questions, you're architecting the future of how these organizations operate. You see the bigger opportunity. Today's planning crisis is tomorrow's transformation catalyst. And you're the ones on the front lines. Your clients turn to you when the old playbooks stop working, when AI accelerates their development, but their planning can't keep up. You've seen firsthand, the SPM journey isn't optional anymore. Organizations either evolve their portfolio management or watch competitors who did leave them behind. That's where you come in. That's where we come in together. These aren't theoretical concerns. Product teams are iterating faster than their roadmaps can track. The entire velocity of innovation has shifted, but portfolio management hasn't kept pace. Through thousands of implementations, you've developed something invaluable: pattern recognition. You know which organizations are ready for transformation and which need more foundation. You understand why some changes stick and others revert. You've seen how a single success story in one team becomes the blueprint for enterprise change. Now, Tempo Collections gives you a clear transformation blueprint. Instead of implementing products piecemeal, you can guide organizations through logical stages: project collection for accuracy, program for coordination, portfolio for visibility, strategy for alignment. Each collection builds capabilities that prepare organization for what's next. And what's next is Adaptive SPM. The organizations struggling with AI-accelerated innovation need more than better tracking. They need planning that thinks ahead. When their teams are moving at AI speed, they need portfolio management that can model scenarios instantly, predict bottlenecks before they form, and adapt continuously. You're uniquely positioned to help customers bridge this gap and to expand beyond it. What starts as portfolio management becomes the nervous system for how enterprises operate. Collections gives you the roadmap. Adaptive SPM provides the intelligence, but it's your experience that sees the bigger picture, where one successful implementation becomes the catalyst for transformation across every tool, every team, every division. You're not just implementing software, you're architecting how modern organizations adapt. With Adaptive SPM, the organizations you guide won't just keep up with AI-driven innovation, they'll harness it. Let's help organizations turn the speed of AI from a planning challenge into their competitive advantage. We've covered a lot today, from how AI transforms planning from reactive to predictive, how collections provide a proven path to get there, and how our partners ensure your success. Now let me bring it all together. These are exciting times at Tempo. We're not just building better planning tools, we're changing what planning means. In the old world, planning was about predicting the future. In the adaptive world, it's about being ready for any future. In the old world, intelligence was locked in people's heads. In the adaptive world, it proliferates across your organization. In the old world, you planned quarterly and hoped for the best. In the adaptive world, you adapt continuously and you know you're prepared. 6 months ago, we shared this vision with you. Today, it's real, and starting right now, you can be part of it. Our early access program is live. Join the waitlist at tempo.io/adaptive. This is where the future of portfolio management is being built. Not by us alone, but with pioneers like you who are ready to transform how planning works. Now we know not everyone is ready to jump straight into AI-powered planning. That's perfectly fine. We've designed multiple paths to get there, along your SPM journey. Start anywhere: project, program, portfolio, or go straight to strategy collection. Each solves today's problems while building tomorrow's foundation. Our partner ecosystem has done this thousands of times. They know what works and they are ready to support you. The organizations that thrive in the next decade won't be the ones with the best plans. They'll be the ones that can adapt those plans faster than their environment changes. That capability starts with a decision you make today. The age of static planning is over. The age of adaptive SPM has begun. The SPM journey isn't just about better tools. It's about building the capability to adapt faster than your market changes, to see around corners, to turn uncertainty into advantage. The organizations that master this won't just survive disruption, they'll be the ones causing it. Join the waitlist at tempo.io/adaptive.